Let's do a reset. Feels good to do a reset from time to time. You could say that realization is just reality resetting itself endlessly. It's letting go, then letting go of the letting go, continually, until there's nothing but letting go. And paradoxically, in this endless letting go and dissolution, there's a radical intimacy. The textures of phenomenon, of sounds and visual experiences, images, the aliveness that's undeniable, is imminent, obvious, without boundary, without distance. So to reset, we can just let go of the past. This means let go of beliefs. Beliefs about what came before this moment. Beliefs about where you came from and where you're going. Beliefs about spirituality. We can let go of any belief about experiences we've collected, insights we've achieved, anything we've read, learned about enlightenment, awakening, realization. We can just let it go right here because it's not useful here. We can let go of all expectations about what's supposed to happen, what stage we're in, who we are and who we're not, whether there's a self or whether there's no self. All of these are beliefs, and we can let them go here because reality is letting them go. Reality doesn't see through the lens of beliefs. Reality just is. It's infinitely powerful, infinitely flexible, infinitely subtle. It doesn't need paradigms to experience itself. It doesn't need the human set of filters to experience itself. It's experiencing itself all the time. Its language is existence. So what happens when we hit the reset button now, and now, and now, and let go of what even happened 1 minute ago, 30 seconds ago, 10 seconds ago? What do we experience when we don't reference a thought at all? What do we experience right now when we don't reference a belief? What if we don't even reference self-awareness? Meaning we don't reflect upon what is my experience? How am I doing? How am I feeling? Because we recognize those can only reference other thoughts, beliefs, memories. So instead, we just recognize what it is that's here now. You can't talk about it. You can't describe it. I can't describe it. But you can't miss it. It's right here, unbinding endlessly, unborn, without location. But it's not absent, can't be missed, can't be overlooked. What is that? What is this that's unfolding? Where can we put our attention? What if we don't put our attention anywhere and we just let the experience roll in, move through, dissolve? What is sound when we don't make any story about it? What is sound when we don't label anything? It's just a radical aliveness. It's a fluctuating energy. It doesn't have body walls, boundaries, a separation between the world and the self and the mind. Those are all concepts. So, just this, right now, just as it is, without reflecting, without taking notes, without holding on to anything, and without trying to let go of anything. The koan is, what is happening when there's no description of what is happening? What is being heard when there are no labels, no one receiving the sound, no container for the sound, no distance? These questions are just pointers. Once the orientation begins, it can be let go of. There's nothing to find. There's nowhere to arrive. We can let go of the need to arrive. We can let go of the need to be completed. We can let go of completion, and we can let go of its opposite, which is something that's incomplete. Because those don't exist in reality. Do you see the freedom there? What kind of freedom is there when we don't need to be liberated anymore? When we neither exist in a state of liberation, nor search for liberation, nor exist in a state where liberation cannot be found. This is freedom beyond any paradigm of freedom. Freedom beyond any cognitive experience. Freedom beyond any divided experience. Manifestation and the unborn or unmanifest are not two here. There's nowhere you cannot go, and yet there's no need to go anywhere. This is unmoving and all locations. This is one object in every object, and the clear recognition that there never was an object. There aren't segments, parts, or septations. There's only what is. And what is free to move between something and nothing, and to be both at the same time. True freedom is to not fixate in any extreme, and also not reify a middle way. There's no middle when there's nothing to be in the middle of. There's nothing missing, and nothing specific can be found. Rest here. Rest in the absence of a need to rest anywhere.